When did I start? Oh, not very long ago actually. If I remember correctly, it was about 1948 when I was about 15, and I've been ringing more or less ever since. Why do we do it? Well, it's one of those things. It's a service to the church. It's quite a social sort of thing. It's a team effort, and it's also very, very interesting. Well, there's 13 up here. They're all by tailors of Loughborough. The back 8 were cast and hung in 1913 as an 8. Then came the Great War, and ringers in the guild were killed, and the front 4 bells were then added as a memorial to them. 2 of them paid for by the rest of the members of the guild, and the other 2 by an anonymous American donor. They were cast and hung in 1927, when the whole tower was refurbished, and the cathedral itself. The flat 6, as we call it, that's a semitone 6, was cast in 1948 as a memorial to the second master of the Lincoln Diocesan Guild, Mr. Rupert Richardson. It's the big festivals of the church, Christmas, Easter, Whitsun. Any time, in fact, when the Dean and Chapter require us to ring, it's you ring and that's it. But we do ring for the Christmas market and things like that, and people are always very happy that we have rung. The main thing here is that in some towers, if you ring, people complain. But if you ring here, or at least if you don't ring here, then people complain. 10 of us went down to Ipswich on Saturday to ring in a competition with a lot of East Anglian towers. And we didn't win, but we enjoyed the day, and there was some jolly good ringing.
I went in for a national one again in the England one, and I was representing Lincolnshire, and there's one every year I think now, because it was for the ringing world, and it's from people from all over the country, and it's very interesting.
If I was a young person in Lincoln and I wanted to get into bell ringing, what would I have to do?
Well, come and make yourself known to us, and we would have you up here on a Thursday night and see if you had any aptitude towards it. We would probably put you on the end of a rope and see what happened, but then you would need to be taught to ring both strokes, and we normally teach to ring backstroke first and then handstroke, and then put them together.
I ring for the enjoyment and the company of other people, because it's quite a friendly hobby and you learn a lot of new stuff, so I enjoy the skills. Yeah, I persuaded a couple of friends to come along, and they've stuck to it quite well, and they've even managed to do some wedding rings recently, so we're quite proud of that.
It's very popular in Lincoln. It's what one might term a minority sport at the moment, but we could do with more ringers, there's no doubt about it. Well, we are the oldest formally constituted band of ringers in this country. We were formed in 1612, and the company's been in existence ever since. Ringing has been better and worse over the years, but you know, we're still performing the duties for which we were set up, and that's more than some people can say. The Ringers' Chapel is unique. That was granted to the use of the ringers by letters patent from the Dean and Chapter on the 23rd of September 1614, whereas the company was formed, and you see the big rules up on the wall of the Ringers' Chapel. That was formed on the 18th of October 1612. So they had 2 years without a chapel, but now we've had the rest of it getting on for 400 years. Yeah.